And I'm really missing you guys. Ah, that's wonderful. Assalamu alaikum once again, and how has the fasting period been? I believe you are enjoying it because since you are not in school, you are doing it, it's easier for you, you're not too stressed up and all that. So we thank God for everything. Ok, aujourd'hui nous allons apprendre la leçon 4. Leçon 4. Et la date d'aujourd'hui c'est lundi, le 18 mai 2020. La date d'aujourd'hui c'est lundi, le 18 mai 2020. Et le titre de la leçon d'aujourd'hui c'est raconter ce qui s'est passé. Raconter ce qui s'est passé. Le premier sous-titre c'est parler des événements passés. Répétez, parler des événements passés. Ok, je viens en anglais. Je vais interpréter en anglais. I want to interpret in English for you better understanding. Now we're going to, this means, raconter ce qui s'est passé means telling about what has happened. What has happened. And here we have parler des événements passés. Talking about past events. Talking about past events. Événements passés. Past event. Événements passés. Past event. Premier sous-titre, first subtopic, passé composé de quelques verbes utilisés. Now, in this topic, we are going to see how to use common expressions to tell about an event that has already taken place. In your Gino work, you are going to see questions that will be asked for you to answer, giving, an expression of a past event. For instance, in English, if I ask you, what did you eat yesterday? You will not tell me I eat beans, or I eat masa, or I eat tuwo shinkafa. No. You will say I ate tuwo shinkafa. You will not say I eat tuwo shinkafa. No. So you are the verb that you are using in that sentence must be expressed in the past tense. Now, there is a particular tense we use in French that is called the passé composé. Look at it here. Passé composé. And passé composé means simple past tense. It means simple past tense. Simple past tense. Simple past. Okay? Simple past tense. That's the meaning of passé composé. Le passé composé is a tense in French that is used to express what just happened. A past event. Okay? What you've done in the past. Now, the first subtitle or subtopic of this lesson, we are going to look at sentences, verbs commonly used, or how to conjugate them in that passé composé. Of course, we have so many verbs. I'm going to conjugate some. And your assignment, let me give you a clue now so you can pay attention to whatever I'm going to explain to you here. In your assignment, you are going to be asked to conjugate verbs by yourselves. Because in your assignment, you have 5 sentences plus 5 verbs to go and conjugate yourselves in the passé composé. I repeat, in your assignment, you are going to be asked to conjugate verbs. There are 5 of them here in the passé composé. It shouldn't be difficult for you because of what I'm going to explain to you here now. So just pay attention. This is inevitable. It must come to pass. You must experience it in your junior YA. So please, my dear children, pay attention. Now, the first verb we're going to look at is a very common verb. right? From your primary, those of you who did French in primary session, you must have done this verb, le verbe être. Le verbe être, of course, you know what it means. It means the verb to be. But this time around, we're not going to conjugate it in the present tense, we're going to conjugate it in the passé composé. That means simple past tense. Now, this is the verb être, which means to be, the verb to be. We want to conjugate it in le passé composé. The first one is not je suis, is j'ai été. J'ai été. When you want to conjugate the verb to be in the passé composé, you use the verb to have in the present tense before adding été. Être without change to été. That means once you know how to conjugate the verb to have in the present tense in French, it is what you use to conjugate the verb to be in the passé composé in French. Now, you know when you want to say j'ai, that means I have in French, you say j'ai. That's what you use here for the verb to be. So we started. J'ai été. Tu as été. Il a été. You know, in French, you want to say I have, you say j'ai. You have, you say tu as. He has, il a. So it is what you use it to now express to be in the passé composé in French. Now, j'ai été. I have been. Or I was. Tu as été. Il a été. Nous avons été. Vous avez été. Ils ont été. And elles ont été. With the explanation I've given to you now, you should be able to understand it very well. J'ai été. Tu as été. Il a été. Nous avons été. Vous avez été. Ils ont été and elles ont été. I don't need to interpret all these pronouns, you already know their meanings. Now we go to the verb avoir. Le verbe avoir. Le verbe avoir in the passé composé remains like this, but you have to add something. I will add them, now you will see. If you want to conjuguer le verbe avoir au passé composé, you say j'ai eu. Eu. J'ai eu. I had. Tu as eu. You had. Il a eu. He had. Elle a eu. She had. Okay? She had. Nous avons eu. We had. Vous avez eu. They had. Ils ont eu. They had. Okay? This is you had. Then, ils ont eu, they had, masculine, and elles ont eu, they had, féminin, plural. Répétez après moi. J'ai eu. Tu as eu. Il a eu. Elle a eu. Nous avons eu. Vous avez eu. Ils ont eu. Elles ont eu. Now, maybe I will help you. Only with these first two, because these are auxiliary verbs. I will help you with interpretation. J'ai été, I have been. Tu as été, you have been. Il a été, he has been. And so on and so forth. You can interpret the rest yourself. J'ai eu, I had. Tu as eu, you had. Il a eu, he had. Elle a eu, she had. And so on and so forth. You can interpret the rest yourselves. Now, the next verb is the verb aller. The verb aller. This is a verb to have, please. I know you remember this. Le verbe aller means a verb to go. J'ai. Le verbe aller. Oh, there's a little mistake. Okay. Now, okay, this is a verb to love. The verb to love. This is a verb to love here. So I just omitted something. The verb to love, the verb aimer, which is the verb to love or to like, if you want. Now, Let's look at the magic happening here. When you want to conjugate le verbe aimer au passé composé, you use the auxiliary verb avoir. Avoir in the present tense here. The one in the present tense. You see this one here. This is what you use. This is what you use. It's all this you use to conjugate the verb to like in the passé composé. That means j'ai aimé. Tu as aimé. Il a aimé. Elle a aimé. Nous avons aimé. Vous avez aimé. Ils ont aimé and elles ont aimé. So you can see everything that is appearing here like this is the same thing that you are saying here. The next one is the verb faire. The verb faire, the verb to do. You know, if you want to express a past event, you always use this verb to do. I did my assignment. I did my homework. I did this, I did that. So this is a verb to do. J'ai fait, I did. J'ai. Look at it, that A is still coming. Of the verb to have. You see, I have the auxiliary verb here. Tu as fait. Please take note, this is fait. It's what to use. Can you see it? J'ai fait. Tu as fait. Il a fait. Elle a fait. Nous avons fait. You see, all those that are here are still coming here. Nous avons, vous avez fait, ils ont fait, and elles ont fait. I believe if you're in the class, you would have enjoyed this very well. We will be singing it. That is the verb faire, the verb to do. Ils ont fait. Please take note of this. When it comes to il, plural is fait. And elle, plural, is also fait. Because these two means they. We all know. Alright? Okay, the next verb is the verb manger. I ate beans yesterday. I ate tuwo shinkafa. I ate pizza. I ate. So, past tense, past event. This j'ai again is coming. Avant, avec, on. That's how we used to sing it. Avant, avec, on. Avant, avec, on. So after the lesson, we are going to sing it together. Now, j'ai mangé. Please remember, in the passé composé, I believe you must have noticed it already. When a verb ends with ER, not RE, when we are conjugating the passé composé, the R will go and accent aigu will now come on top of the E. Accent aigu, this sign. So, j'ai mangé, tu as mangé, il a mangé, elle a mangé, nous avons mangé, okay, that's what to be. Vous avez mangé, so you can add it here by yourself. Vous avez mangé, ils ont mangé, and elles ont mangé. Remember I told you, elle a, avant, avec, on. Elle a, avant, avec, on. Very easy. Now, the next verb we are going to look at is the verb regarder. You can see, regarder ends with ER. So the same formula that we use in other verbs is the same formula we use here. Remember the R for two, AS. Remember it's AS. Just like you can see two. The R of two has S. The R of two has S here. You can see the R of these two has S. So you should know that when you get to two, you have to add S. You see? Avant, avec, on. That's what we are going to use here. Avant, avec, on. So, dear children, if you can apply this formula when you are conjugating in the passé composé, it will be very, very easy. Just have it at the back of your mind. Avant, avec, on. You can see there are 8. That's it for the first singular pronouns. Then avant, avec, on. Avant, avec, on. Avant, avant, avec, on. The first four. Avant, avec, on. So, it's very easy. Remember, it's for verbs that ending with ER. You have to remove the R and add accent aigu. Now, devoir à faire à la maison. Conjuguer les verbes suivants au passé composé. Conjuguer les verbes au passé composé. Now, le verbe acheter. Just like the way I conjugated these verbs. Go and conjuguer le verbe acheter for me au passé composé. Le verbe étudier au passé composé. Le verbe parler au passé composé. Le verbe danser au passé composé. Et le verbe jouer au passé composé. Avec ça, nous y disons merci beaucoup, au revoir et réjouissez-vous très bien. Alors, I'm going to give you my number because I'm yet to see your assignment on WhatsApp. In the last 3 lessons we had, I gave you my number. I gave you assignment. I gave you my number. Now, if you want to contact me on phone call, you want to contact me through phone, you want to call me, you have a question, you want to call me, please call me on this line, 070 6 278 59 44. Ou bien WhatsApp, voici mon numéro WhatsApp, 01 2 4 31 90 10. Ok? Voici mon numéro d'appel, numéro de téléphone. Et ici, c'est mon numéro de WhatsApp. Alors, 08, ok. This is 1, 2 here, sorry. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ok. 081 24 31 90 10. 081 24 31 9010. Voilà mon numéro. Merci beaucoup et joyeux jeûne, joyeux Ramadan et au revoir.